People now view technology as a necessary evil due to our constantly expanding society. The word technology originates from the Greek words of techne and logos, which mean art and word. When you combine the two words, the technology refers to a discourse on the arts. Concepts like machine and tools were also attached to the word technology, which is the more popular sense of the concept nowadays. Nowadays, technology enjoys such fame and glory due to the numerous advantages it offers to humanity. Some would even claim that it gives people pleasure and happiness, in addition to convenience. For example, it enables them to contact with their loved ones anywhere in the world. Most importantly, it allows them to surf and play games whenever they choose. It is now very difficult to identify a single human action that does not in any way include the use of technology, because nearly all human activities already involve some kind of technology aid. In this topic, several technological devices will be properly introduced. The roles they play in society, their effects, particularly to the lives of the people, will be identified, and the problems they face will be also examined thoroughly.
Hi everyone, so for today's video, we're going to mang-interview to mga random people. So I'm here at SK Federation Conference, sa SP building. So by the way, I am Jim CR Bulador, but you can call me guys GK. So mag-interview ta sa mga random people kung sa ilang thoughts or ideas about technology and human cross. So speaking of technology, ako as a Gen Z, we're into technology gito like sa karon nga generations, pwede gito buhi ang mga tao wala technologies, diba? Then yes, gamit yun sa technology as a student po, kasi kika-online class man ko, so gamit sa technology. Mangutan na po sa ubang tao kung sa po na mga insights or thoughts about technology and human cross. No, then, like, we're dito ka na, yes. So, yun po. So, bye-bye. Ako ngayon, Chief of Staff ni Ma'am Emily. Depende sa gabi. Mag-question ta niya, no? Kay Teacher man siya. Yes, Teacher man siya from Rugongon. So, ma'am, as a teacher, unsa ka gamit sa mga technology or unsa ka important yung technology sa inyo?
Actually, charot lang.
Actually, Actually, pa lang to.
Gamit kayo siya para sa ako as a teacher. Nowadays, it is because, for me, isa siya sa way or mag-simplify ang ako ang learn instructions sa mga bata. Let's say, for example, I will be having this kind of models and sa ako ang topic, hindi na ko siya makita na real good. So, through the technology, I can show that what happened to that scenario sa mga bata and ilahang mag-visualize. Because I do believe that nowadays, learners are visual learners. More of them, most of them are visual learners. That's why, importante kayo ang technology para ma-showcase na to ang kailangan na i-discuss sa isang class.
May nanalo na. Thank you so much, Ma'am Janine. So, diba na kayo makasir nga freelance makeup artist ka? Mga pangutangan ni Ma'am, isip ko sa ka-freelance makeup artist, basta ka dakong tabang technology sa mo. As a freelancer and makeup artist, it's a huge, it brings a huge impact sa amo because we were able to post our crafts, we were able to post the looks na siniserve namin sa mga clients namin. And with that also, speaking of clients, we were able to communicate with our clients, and technology really helps us a lot by advertising what my artistry about, and yun siniserve ko, how we receive feedbacks from our clients, ganon. And it's the safest way also to communicate people because we all know that we're still like in a state of now we're trying to protect ourselves from ourselves rather from the pandemic, from the said virus, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a good, but at the same time, siguro, not just in my job, which is a freelancer makeup artist, but also you need to be more knowledgeable on how to use technology because it might or it can affect others' lives as well, you know what I mean? So every action, my kaakibat talaga yan, it's either a good reaction or a bad reaction. So you need to be mindful sa mga actions mo. That's all po.
So, thank you so much po, Sir Josh. Ang malaking tulong po sa akin as a student po na matutunan ko ano talaga yung tulong ng technology as a freelance makeup artist. Thank you so much po. So nga karon magtuyok-tuyok na pud no kung mangita na pud taglaing tao nga mapangutan-an ha. Okay, so Shane, as a member sa Gen Z, mabuhi ba kag wala siya?
Okay.
Eme lang. Mabuhi ba kag wala yung technology?
It actually depends. If Gen Z ko sa pagkakaroon ng panahon yan, kailangan the people are so used to na dapat paspas ang buhaton, dapat human tayo. So I would say no, or kung personally, I'm very introverted and
Wow! Introverted ka, B.
Bakit?
Saan banda?
Yes, I'm very introverted and also I can enjoy my own company with my books and there are a lot of things you can do without technology. So I would say yes, but if consider na to ang atong mga lifestyle karon, murag lisod na siya. So
Saan siya nga magkamo?
okay.
So, muna si Sheen. So, bookworm din ni siya, Swiftie. So, sa mga nangita kuya.
What roles played by this technological advancement? TV can show us information program like the news, documentaries, and sport events. And mobile phones access us to communicate, taking pictures, watching videos, and many other applications can be used. Computer and laptop also serve as restore files and media. These three technological advancements gave us fun, communication, more convenient, and better opportunities for learning.
So good day everyone, my name is Irisho Olivio from Group 3 and today's video we're talking about ethical dilemmas faced by technological advancement. Technology is the application of knowledge to reach practical goals in a specifiable and reproducible way. The word technology may also mean the products such as endeavor. The use of technology is widely prevalent in medicine, science, industry, communication, transportation, and daily life. So, technology is very important to us. Without technology, it is hard or difficult to us to contact our loved ones nga nasa lagyo, so that technology is so very important in our daily lives. So, technological ethics is the application of ethical thinking to the practical concerns of technology. The reason technology ethics is growing in prominence is that new technologies give us more power to act, which means that we have to make choices we didn't have to make before. So, there are 5 ethical issues in technology. So, first is misuse of personal information. One of the primary ethical dilemmas in our technological empowered age revolves around how businesses use personal information. 10. Misinformation and deepfakes. One thing that became evident during the 2016 and 2020 U.S. presidential election was the potential of misinformation to gain a wider support base. The effect created polarizations that has had wide-reaching effects on global economic and political environments. Third, lack of oversight and acceptance of responsibilities. Most companies operate with a hybrid stack comprised of a blend of third-party and owned technology. As a result, there is often some confusions about where responsibility lies when it comes to governance, use to big data, cybersecurity concerns, and managing personally and identifiable information or PII. Fourth, use of AI or what we call artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence certainly offers great business potential. Autonomous technology. Self-driving cars, robotic weapons, and drones for service are no longer a thing of the future. They are a thing of the present, and they come with ethical dilemmas. What does technology brings about? So technology affects almost every aspect of 21st century life, from transport efficiency and safety to access to food and healthcare, socializations and productivity. The power of the internet has enabled global communities to form and ideas and resources to be shared more easily. On the other hand, technology can bring out our worst behavior. Social media platforms can serve as content that enrages or depresses us, making it more or less like we will take immoral actions based on our feelings. These platforms also can be used by bad actors to take immoral action more easily. Major ethical impacts relate on how the information is accessed and manipulated. Technology creates the possibility of simultaneous access to information as well as unauthorized access. As a result of manipulation of information, it is possible to merge documents, translate and change its nature electronically.
Guys, that's all for today's vlog. I hope you learned something from it. Thank you.
For robotics and humanity, the robots are an attractive mechanism programmable in 2 or more axes with a degree of autonomy, moving within its environmental to perform intended tasks or what the things that it is intended to do. So, when we talk about degree of autonomy, we are talking about the ability to perform intended tasks based on current state and even without human intervention. Okay, so it can do its task on its own without even us controlling it, but of course we are the ones programming it, and we are just saying do this, do whatever the purpose of what robots is. So we have classifications of robots, so we're gonna talk about more on service robots. Actually, there are 2. First is a robot that performs useful tasks for humans, one equipment excluding industrial application. Because when we talk about robots, that this industrial application, we call it an industrial robot. It can be classified again into 2 industrial robots. That does, robots in the factory, and we have service robots that perform tasks for us humans and equipment. So we have 2 main categorizations again for service robots. First is Service robot, which is personal, is for personal use from the name suggests. Second is it is used for non-commercial tasks, usually by lay persons. So some examples are domestic servant, robot automated, wheelchair, vacuum cleaner, and the lawn mower robot. So this is the picture. So lastly, we have the professional service robots. So these robots are used for professional purposes by the name suggests, usually for commercial tasks, not for non-commercial tasks, usually operated by a properly trained operator. Some examples are cleaning robots for public places, delivery robots, nowadays rehabilitation robot, surgery robot, and among others.
So, this is the father of robot, Isaac Asimov. He is an American writer and professor of biochemistry at the Boston University. And Asimov is the one who created the 3 laws of robotics. So, what are the 3 laws of robotics? Isaac said, number 1 is a robot may not injure a human being or through emotion, allow a human being to come harm. So that's the first law. May not injure a human being. It should be a robot are safe, so you can feel safe around them. Second is a robot must obey orders given it by human being, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. If those orders are going to harm people, so that's against the second law. Third law, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first law and second law. So, in accordance, it's not against the second law and the first law. So that's it for this video. So very briefly about robot and
Hi everyone, this time I will explain to you the roles played by robotics and its laws. Robots play different roles not only in the lives of the people but also in the society as a whole. They are primarily used to ease the workload of mankind. They were invented to make life more efficient and less stressful. On one hand, they perform complicated activities or perform the simplest tasks at home. Just like people living in the society, robots also have their own set rules and characteristics that define what a good robot is. These laws were formulated by Isaac Asimov. The first law is that a robot shall not harm a human or by inaction allow a human to come to harm. The second law is that a robot shall obey any instruction given to it by a human. And the third law is that a robot shall avoid actions or situations that could cause it to come to harm itself. Where these laws conflict, precedence is given to the first law, then the second law with the robot self-preservation taking last place. For example, if a human ordered a robot to attack another human, it would refuse to follow the order. But if a human ordered it to disassemble itself, it would obey.
Hi guys, this is Judy. So this is the continuous of our vlog. So for today, we're gonna talk about the ethical dilemmas by robotics. Robotics, just like the other technologies, robotics also already face a lot of problems, a lot of dilemmas, a lot of what ifs. So I'll give you some of what if by robotics. What if robotics became sentient? Should they be granted to have rights, or should they have their own life? But for me as a student, my what if you can make, or what if magkaroon tayo ng robot that treat them as a family. Since we made it, since human human make it or made it. So before we go more, before we talk about a lot of things about the robotics, I'm gonna share you some. If you already watched this movie, it's good to you, you're gonna understand me. But if you didn't watch it already, you should watch it. The title of this movie is Big Hero 6. There's one robot, and that robot's name is Baymax. His color is white, and he's so big, and he's a good robot. Ginawa siya ng mga tao, and Baymax is really a good robot. He will know what you feel dahil nga sa siyang robotics, malalaman niya just isang tingin pa lang niya sa'yo, malalaman niya kung anong nararamdaman mo in deep inside, at kung sinungaling ka sa kanya, Baymax will know about it. Ano ginawa si Baymax? And I wish that Baymax really exists. Sana may makagawa na kasing talino, na kasing bait ni Baymax. Kasi in that movie, Baymax really a big help in the humans. Marami siyang natutulungan, marami siyang yung mga tao nakapaligid sa kanya, nare-realize nila kung gaano nila dapat iparamdam sa mga mahal sa buhay, or how they should value the things that we have right now. And Baymax really a big help in that movie, kasi nga siya yung isang bida. And I really wish that Baymax really exists, na sana may makagawa na kasi bait at kasi laki ni Baymax. So we have a robotics. Since right now we have a robotics not really big, or hindi talaga siya ganon talaga na iniisip natin pag about sa robotics, ganito yun, ganyan, kasi lagi tayo or may napapanood tayo ng mga robots in the movie, and we always wish that sana nga nag-i-exist siya, sana totoo siya. Pero sa ngayon kasi yung robotics na nakikita lang natin is nasa laboratory, about sa mga doctors or mga scientists that we can help them. But I wish na makakagawa din sila na kasing galing ni Baymax, kasi ang laka ng tulong niya. Pero there's meron ng pero, diba? Pero ano nga ba ang mararamdaman or ano ang mangyayari kung makakagawa nga tayo ng kasing talino, na kasing laki ng mga robot na nakikita natin sa mga teleseries, sa mga palabas or in a movie. But for me, they will exist. I wish that you will be given a right to live, not just like a human, but paano natin sila re-respetoin bilang robots, since they don't have feelings. Ika nga natin kasi ginawa lang natin sila. But in that movie kasi sa Baymax, he can feel, kasi nga meron naka-function sa kanya. Kung meron kasi naka-function sa kanya na makakaramdam siya, siguro it depends kung sino yung makakagawa, kung lalagyan ba nila ng emotion or hindi. Kasi there's a possibility kasi kapag nilagyan natin yung robot ng emotion, the robots will gonna act like a human, that he can feel what humans feel. And that's good, kasi para na siyang tao, pero there should be a boundaries, kasi iba yung tao at sa robot. Minsan kasi mas nagiging matalino ng yung robot kaysa sa atin, pero in the end, humans is always the smartest one, kasi nga tayo gumawa ng robots. So the dilemma here is, paano nga ba natin aalagaan or paano natin i-adapt if ever meron talagang robot na magagawa natin ngayon? Or we can say that, what if right now we already make like a Baymax? Kung meron talagang Baymax ngayon sa harapan natin, or right now, the scientists or the people who know how to make or how to build a robotics, they already make it. So, paano natin sa bibigyan ng karapatan? Kasi mahirap din yun, kung paano natin ilulugar yung sarili natin. it depends naman talaga sa tao. As ako, bilang as a student, it depends. Pero para sa akin talaga, if there's a robotics that really exists right now, no, robotics already exists, but, just like Baymax, kung meron talagang Baymax, I'm gonna give him Baymax, I will granted him the rights to be treated, or kung paano siya re-respectual ng ibang tao. Kasi yung ginawa natin sila, hindi lang, ginawa natin para makatulong, hindi lang para abus-abusuhin, kundi para makatulong din sa atin. Dahil natutulungan nila tayo, kailangan natin ibalik yung pagmamahal or yung kung paano sila alagaan. Diba? So, naka-depends yun. Pero ayon nga naman sa kasing Asimov's laws by robotics, it depends nga, like what I said, nakadepende yun sa tao kung paano nila at tratratuhin yung robot na nasa kanila. Pero, robots and humans is really a big difference. We can see that robot is so smart kasi nalalaman or isang tingin niyo pa lang, malalaman niyo kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng ganito, ng ganyan, ng ganyan. While human have no idea. Pero sabi na mas matalino yung robot kaysa human. Pero for me, it's not. Human is the smartest one in the robotics kasi yung mga tao gumawa ng robot. Without human, robots will never be exist. Ang nag-aagaran siya ng advantage ang robotics kasi nga binibigyan sila natin ng we give them the function that they need para malaman nila yung mga bagay na nakikita nila kung anong patungkol dito at kung anong ibig sabihin nito. And that's the difference. Kasi without electricity or without the Wi-Fi that we are using right now, robots will never be function. Kasi hindi nila malalaman. Maybe, ganun na. Marami din kasi ako napapanood ng mga movie patungkol sa mga robots. Just like the I'm Not a Robot. That movie is really sobrang ganda niya. It's Korean series of movie. The title is I'm Not a Robot. The girl pretended to be a robot. Kasi nga yung robot is nasira siya. But they're alike. At marami pang movie patungkol sa robotics. Ganun nga, a lot of what ifs, a lot of dilemmas about this. But for me, if robots really exist, robot really exists. Pero kung meron nga makakagawa or meron nga tayo ngayong Baymax na ganun kalaki or ganun katalino, I would give them the right to be treated in correct way. Ramdamin sa kanila that they're important. They're just not a robot. They're just not like a things that we can throw them if we don't want them anymore. Kinuha natin sila, natulungan nila tayo, and they will gonna help us in the near future. So, robots, it's okay for me that they will exist. And mas magiging maganda pa ang mangyayari about sa robotics. And I wish other people who are smarter can make Baymax really. So, that's it.
So for our summary, we humans are technological beings by nature, and we have built and enhanced technology to assist us in our daily lives. Everyday use of technology has raised our standard of living. Both positive and negative effects of technology on humanity has a huge impact. For better or worse, technology has unquestionably become an integral element of the human condition. It affects us in our daily lives as much as we affect it, as well as how moral and ethical we as people.